friends, blowmans, countrymans, and people that think that they know something or don't, or are interested in noise. This is a personal healthcare appliance, or at least at one point it was, manufactured by Jobst Institute from Toledo, Ohio. No longer. I have my dear friend Greg to thank for this absolutely lovely container, which I have since built out to be the Jobst joint oscillating backwards status tracker. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, I've shot this video a number of times now because I am evidently incapable of utilizing my device correctly, and I've had other technical difficulties. So, fourth time's the charm, right? Okay, here we go. The joint oscillating backward status tracker makes use of a radar altimeter or an altitude indicator from an airplane, and this indicator has a orange pointer that changes with the height of the aircraft. Turns out I could make that move without changing the height of the Jobst and just powering it with a low frequency oscillator, then connecting that to another oscillator that varies with the voltage controlled oscillator. We can have a oscillator changes pitch with the changing of the altitude. So I'm going to set the upper limit of that altitude and the lower limit of that altitude with these potentiometers here. It also has a designated height adjustment for indicating when the aircraft is below a certain height, and when that is on, the modulation is off. When the designated height is off, the modulation is on, which chops up the sound into smaller pieces. The feedback and delay for the echo, typical build here for me, and this light, which as an incandescent would draw almost a half amp of power, was far too much for the power supply, where I was already trying to deal with a bunch of different voltages required for the altimeter indicator. I also have an aux out. Anyway, I substituted a LED in here, so bright that it washes everything out. So in order to make it more palatable, I have a generic piece of sticky paper. Sometimes 3M makes things like this. I'll put over this so that we won't be blinded. Here we go. See that? Bright, huh? Okay. This device is essential for all science fiction movie soundtrack needs. If you run that. It occurs to me that I forgot about when it's below about 50, it switches from the normal oscillator to an oscillator that's controlled with light sensitive cadmium sulfide cell. So by changing the light, it has this weird, yeah, okay, so you saw that. And of course the modulation can be turned on and off directly with the designated height button, and I've got a test button that doesn't really do anything except make it spin backwards fast and look cool. Let's illustrate that right now. Huh? Does that look cool? I don't know. Can you see that? Doesn't matter. All right. This is illustrating how I can stop the movement of the needle by setting the upper limit and lower limit in a position where they cross over. Here we have without the modulation. And of course with. Hopefully you found this video educational, interesting, and you want to share it with your friends and think about how much you wish that you had one of these. Until next time, I'm your host, that weird guy that shows you the weird stuff that he makes. Laters, kids.